I got some interesting XRP Ripple news. You guys are not going to want to miss this one. Stay tuned. Now get to that intro.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back. My self-esteem getting better. Gotta keep on.
What is up, my YouTube fam? This is your boy Kato. Before we get into this stuff, if you have not subscribed, please smash the subscribe button. Get notified every single time a new video comes out and join the Winner's Corner. I have to let this be known that I am not a financial advisor, and anything I say and do is not considered to be financial advice. This is just what I am doing, and it is for entertainment purposes only. My goal is to help influence people to go out there, do their own research, create their own plan so they can build their own generational wealth. If you're interested in joining the 3T Warrior Academy, my affiliate link is down below, so go check it out in the description, as well as if you're looking to do any sort of technical analysis, the way to go is TradingView, which you can get up to $30 off by simply clicking my link below. Not only does it help you out, but it helps me out as well. If you are interested in purchasing any types of precious metals, look no further than Faye. She is right below in the description as well. She'll get you the best prices on any gold and silver. And if you find a better price than her, she will actually match that price. So you can't go wrong. And right now, gold and silver are actually on a little bit of a downturn. We're hitting some recent lows, and I think it might be a good time to start adding some of those to your portfolio, meaning gold and silver. Now, let's get into this. So we're going to start over here on TradingView. We're looking at the 5-day on XRP right now, and we're still in this wedge pattern here, and it's getting very close to this apex coming up here. So, in the next month or so, we should definitely see a breakout one way or the other. And we're just going to kind of have to wait and see what happens here. Come down here and you look at the RSI, we still got room to run up. So that is a definite possibility. If you look at the shorter term fib that I had pulled from this swing high to this swing low down here, you can see some levels that we could potentially reach. If we could break outside of this pattern here, then we could possibly run up to the 0.5 fib, but we have to get past that 55-cent range. 382 sitting here at 53 cents. So we got to get past the 382 and then past that 55-cent resistance that we've been fighting with for quite a while now, as you can see all the way back here. And then I think we could see 60 cents, at least in the short term. But people need to be prepared for a possible pullback within all of the markets. When I'm talking markets, I'm talking stock market and the crypto market as a whole. I think that we could see a significant pullback here sometime in the months to come, and then take us towards the end of this year, beginning of next year, before we start seeing another pump. When that's going to happen, nobody really knows. How far the markets will go down, nobody knows that either. But in the short term, I think that we could see some movement. Right now, we have seen a little bit of bullish price action in the last couple of days, and I'm going to get into why we're seeing that here shortly. I'm going to bring up a couple other things real quick. Let's look at these EMA ribbons here. So on the EMA right now, we have the 13-day that has come up and crossed over the 34, as you saw that bullish price action right here. And it looks like it's starting to finally level off a little bit. It was heading downward a little bit right here, and you guys can see the pullback, and now it's starting to curl back up. So that's a good thing. Hopefully this thing can curl back up a little bit here, and we can get out of this wedge pattern and start getting to some local highs here. Same thing here with the SMA. We're looking at this. It came through, it crossed right here, which is a wolf cross. This thing pumped up into these levels. This is where we saw that run where it touched like 58 cents, but it didn't close on the daily. And then it started to curl back down, which we saw our pullback here. It's looking like it's starting to flatten out again. So hopefully we can curl back up this way and to continue upward. I'm going to show you one more indicator here. Let's look at the Bollinger Bands. Check this out. So these Bollinger Bands, they are pretty accurate. As you guys can see from the top to bottom, they kind of stay pretty much within them. They can get outside of it a little bit here and there, but for the most part, they stick within these Bollinger Bands here. Now, this is the top, this is the bottom, and this is the middle here. And it likes to come back and retest that middle before continuing upward. And what has it done? It came up to the top here, got outside of it a little bit for a couple of days. Then it came back down, retested the middle of the Bollinger Band, and now it's heading back upward. And look where the top of that Bollinger Band sitting, that major resistance line, the little over 55 cents. So high 55 cents. So that tells you, that it's a possibility we're going to come back up here and retest this 55-cent range once we get outside of this symmetrical pattern here. Now I'm going to move into some news articles, and I'm going to show you why I think the price could turn bullish here in at least the short term, and why I think we could see it getting up into these levels here. Moving on to my first article here, it says breaking court victory for Ripple as judge denies SEC motion to seal Hinman docs, which is very big. This has been some talk and some speculation for a while that the judge was going to deny the SEC's motion to seal the Hinman docs, because I think there's some crazy, juicy information within those documents that I'm sure we all would love to get our hands on and to be able to see. You can read the article here. If you want to go to this website, it's cointelegraph.com. And it'll tell you more. I'm not going to get into all of this and read every single part of this article just for time purposes, but I think that this is a big win for Ripple. Brad Garlinghouse is here saying another win for transparency. Unredicated Hinman emails to be publicly available soon. Stay tuned as the lawyers work through the mechanics to make that happen. So it looks like we're going to probably be able to see these documents, and I think it's going to make the SEC look extremely bad in this case. And that is very good for Ripple, especially when we're looking for a ruling to be coming soon. And if the people get to see how shady the SEC actually is, I think that that's going to lean heavily in Ripple's favor. Now, if you guys have not watched the last XRP video I did a couple of weeks back, I suggest you go check out that video. But I was basically saying that there was kind of some FUD within XRP, and that's why we were getting that pullback when we saw it starting to pull back from its 55-cent range. And this is one of the articles that had come out in April that suggested that that was a possibility of why XRP was starting to pull back. And it was saying that Ripple had sold off 350 million of XRP in basically the first quarter of 2023. So I had said in that video that it was to possibly acquire more businesses, and that's kind of what they're stating within this article. So this brings me to my next article. As you guys could see, it says right here that Ripple is paying $250 million to acquire a Swiss-based crypto company, Medico. So you can read this article. This is on investorplace.com. And it just kind of tells you that they bought this company and what they kind of plan to do with it. And then down here kind of gives you some price predictions. I don't ever look at this stuff for price predictions, but just for shits and giggles, let's check this out. It says that it can get to $1.10 in 2024, and in a year, it could get up to $1.21. Those are totally realistic price points. I think that it could go much higher than that in 2024, especially 2025. I think we could see some really crazy gains in XRP. But that being said, that's good to see, that right now we're getting it for a pretty low price at 44 cents, 46 cents today. And we're going to be able to see the fruition of that eventually for all the XRP holders out there. I know there's a lot of them that in the XRP army that have been holding for years and years. And to be honest, I'm one of those people. I've been holding for a very long time. I've been fortunate to be able to get in at lower prices and kind of play the game, sell as the price goes up, and then reaccumulate when the price goes back down. But that being said, let's go into check out Medico itself, and I'm going to take you to that website now. This is the website here, www.medico.com. If anybody wants to go and check this out a little further, I'll get into a little bit of it here, but it says the institutional standard for digital asset services. You got Citibank and Union Bank being some of the main banks that I recognize within here. I know this is not the U.S. version of these banks. It's in other countries, but I do think it will come to the U.S. after the SEC Ripple case has come to a determination and after the regulatory framework of cryptocurrencies as a whole has been done in the U.S. If you go to solutions, it'll tell you the global custodians, the universal banks. Here's some testimonials down here. One of VP Bank and also for Union Bank of the Philippines, if you guys want to read into this a little bit. You can go up here to the company and go to about. It'll tell you their vision. Here's the CEO right here talking about his vision of Medico and it creating a decentralized finance ecosystem. So you probably want to go check that out, read into that. And it goes on and on. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It'll tell you like the leadership, media, the news, careers, resources, all the platforms that they're using and stuff like that. So maybe if you have a little time, go and dig into this a little bit. And this could be a very bullish catalyst for XRP. That is all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was very beneficial for you guys. Please drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I love interacting with my audience. If you have not already done so, please smash the like button. It will be very much appreciated. As always, have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace.
Damn bad, gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get an NFT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that.